as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 1-0. Jim Travis was a clutch performer against
MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Willie Escobar, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last year he had 22 wins, and we're looking to see, can he put together that type of year again? I mean, he was durable, he was comfortable, he was dominating. He had all the superlatives you can think about. Let's see if he can do it again this year.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geronimo racing back, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
Batting second.
Into the box, King Mad Dog. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Into the box, Matt Yamaguchi coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Ready with the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, George Duke. Couple of hits for him in first offering on its way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Mad Dog is on his way home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Now at the plate, Mariano Liriano. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Dane Buxton. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The Red Sox. Stephen Kim will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Second.
Standing in, Jose Geronimo. To third, Buxton gloves it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
Digging in, Ken Willett. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Try to get him to chase that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing. Now to the plate, Chris Fukumori. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Chris Fukumori.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the flag court and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Batting 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. 50 to start the new season. And here's a ball hit in the air. Palin has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 25.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Byron Buxton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's been so inconsistent. There's another base hit on a high pitch. When he struggles, you can look for the ball up. When he's good, it's going to be down.
In now, King, Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Red Sox do pick up. At the plate, Stephen Moulton. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple runs early.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Lindor ranges to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Brian Garvey comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mariano racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Palin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. In now, Bryant Underwood. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jarrett Allen. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready for another chance. Matt Yamaguchi. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And this is fouled back and out of play. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And this is fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. Dribbled to the right. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Mariano 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, Matt, with a runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting the ground ball to somebody, at somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Dane Huston, fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's off his leg on the mound.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box now, Chris Fukumori. Now a swing and a fly ball. Geronimo is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Rios will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Geronimo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Geronimo.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Designated hitter
from the stretch. Throw down to second. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Bruno Rios stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Garvey. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Huston is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Standing in, Julio Veras from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
First delivery to him on the way. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Digging in now, Bryant Underwood. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the...
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Lindor.
Lifted the other way. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, King Mad Dog. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Matt Yamaguchi. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This one's flared out toward left. Garvey moving in, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping in now, George Duke. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In now, Mariano Liriano. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. One and two. Here it comes. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize it. Ready for another shot now. Jarrett Allen. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
30. Jose
Geronimo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. A step on the bag for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The designated hitter,
Digging
9,
in and looking for more. Ken Willett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Snap throw from the catcher. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stephen Moulton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Liriano is there, and that retires the side. Orioles lead. Into the box now, Dane Huston. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Dane.
He's ready. Here's the
Houston.
first offering. Lined into left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Oh, he dropped that bunt, what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Joe Nathan is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Nathan is there, and he'll bring this one in. So stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Byron Buxton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a
swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, catcher King.
Now at the plate, Mad Dog, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Pulled toward right center field. Geronimo on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Bruno Rios. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Bruno took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. The ball 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Brian Garvey.
Left fielder.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Julio Veras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, got the base hit to the outfield.
Ricky Palin.
Ready now, Ricky Palin. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In the dirt here, and they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to action in the bullpen now as a right.
Leading off for Boston, the designated hitter, Matt Yamaguchi.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now here's the pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. George Duke. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Geronimo racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 31.
Digging in once again, Mariano Liriano. And the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Geronimo moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go. Ready once again. Bryant Underwood. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. This one's down to third. Buxton has it. One away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Allen. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Geronimo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Dane Buxton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Houston.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Palin finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Buxton is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 44.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Allen has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rios is there, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ken Willett will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Circle change there, called strike 1. Hit hard towards the hole. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding into the box, Stephen Moulton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in and looking for more, Bruno Rios. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Henry Abreu has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Francisco Lindor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager. But that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Francisco Lindor goes quietly. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. On his way to second is Buxton. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Yamaguchi. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-6 now.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive and scored the run easy.
Striding in once again, George Duke. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Stepping in, Julio Veras. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Ricky Palin. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Robert Yeager is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Yeager comes set, and the 0-1. Throw down to second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Bryant Underwood. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Bryant Underwood goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Drew Steffen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever It's a major part of his arsenal.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So striding forward now, Dane Buxton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Palin is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So coming to the plate, Chris Cooper-Moore. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Lined hard to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
It's getting excited right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Dansby Swanson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Carey.
Rich Rabbit will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Wendell Rose will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Rose.
Bouncer down the line. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Wendell Rose has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Joe, Nathan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Stephen Kim was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Drew Steffen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
3 hours and 44 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail service will provide extra trains of the Penn Camden Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-1. The Rays launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 4-2. The Blue Jays got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-4. In other Blue Jays news, catcher Mario Hernandez will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He is dealing with a strained lat muscle. Douglas Tillman was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees 7-0. The Chicago White Sox defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The Minnesota Twins completed a short two-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. In other Diamondbacks news, relief pitcher Dan Bridges will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He is said to be dealing with shoulder tightness. The Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. The Texas Rangers bested the visiting Nats 8-4. The Marlins cracked 14 hits overall as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-6. Yoan Moncada plated 3 runs on the day as the Phillies took care of the Braves 6-2. The St. Louis Cardinals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they crushed the Cubs 11-3. The Cincinnati Reds finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0. They now have 6 straight victories. The San Diego Padres hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 5-1. In other Padres news, starting pitcher Alberto Almanza is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with bruised ribs. The Giants bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the Rays in St. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 2-1. The Toronto Blue Jays swung it well with It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Twins total 11 hits as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-0. Right now, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East. The Yankees got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-4. Heading into today, the Yankees are in third place in the AL East, and the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. At the moment, the Rays are in fourth place in the AL East, and the Angels are in second place in the AL West. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 3-2. In other Rangers news, starting pitcher Will Bowling is currently listed as day-to-day. He is dealing with a pulled shoulder muscle. Looking at the standings, the Orioles sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Rangers are leading the AL West. Brian Jang got his 3rd win this season as Cleveland took care of San Francisco 7-1. Also from Cleveland, starting pitcher Scott Young will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's said to be suffering from a flexor strain in his arm. Right now, the Indians sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Sean Coronado collected win number 3 this year as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 6-5. As of today, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. Rich Hathaway grabbed his second win of the year as the Rays took down the Astros 6-4. In more news from Houston, relief pitcher Alexis Tejada is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with lower back pain. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 9-0. In other news out of Oakland, catcher Jim Lofgren is currently listed as day-to-day. He's dealing with a strained oblique muscle. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. The Tribe pounded out 17 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 11. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Bucks got 11 overall hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-5. Heading into today, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Red Sox are in first place in the AL East. Angelo Guzman was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Rays took down the Astros 12-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. At the moment, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 5-4. Looking at the standings, the Yankees sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, and the Athletics Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox sent 3 balls into the Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-0. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. The New York Yankees allowed 5 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-3. In other Rays news, first baseman Angel Perez will not be in the Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox totaled 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-3. As of today, the Red Sox The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Ray Cedeno swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 4-3. Right now, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 9 games back, while the Red Sox have now clinched the AL East division and a postseason berth. They will be playing in October. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-0. Heading into today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Orioles have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. The Angels got together to allow 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-1. In more Halos news, Jim Travis reached a very nice milestone in his career yesterday by collecting his 1,000th Major League hit. Looking at the standings, the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East, 18 games out of first, while the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 1 game out of first. The Kansas City Royals dropped 4 home runs in this one as they beat the White Sox. Hello, baseball. Took down the Fish in Miami. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 6 of the National League Championship. Thanks for